New York City for the big fight this weekend. Former middleweight champion Gennadiy Golovkin against Sergiy Derevyanchenko for the vacant IBF middleweight title. Gennadiy, back where you belong, on top in a title fight. How are you feeling coming into this one?
I feel great, I feel very excited because, you're right. We have two belts, IBF and IBO. Just for me, it's more important go back, come back. Just is my, this is my stuff.
Second fight of your DAZN deal. This will be a big fight. Madison Square Garden, New York. A building you've done some business in between David Lemieux, Daniel Jacobs. How much do you feel the history when you walk in there?
Yeah, I had good experience. I like the garden, I feel like my second home, absolutely amazing. Right now, again, championship fight, great opponent, everything got back.
You'll be back in a title fight. This is the vacant IBF title stripped from Canelo Alvarez. How much different compared to your last bout against Steve Rolls when there's a title on the line? How much different is your mindset coming in?
Not a lot, I remember my last fight with Steve Rolls. He's undefeated. Nobody beat him. Every fight for me like championship fight. I feel just like all fight dangerous, all fight important for me, and this is my stuff. Yeah.
We've seen Derevyanchenko, the technician, on the title level before, push Daniel Jacobs, one of your former opponents, to the limit. When you watched that fight, Derevyanchenko and Jacobs, what were your takeaways?
Yes, I remember I watched this fight. Just my point, just more important, like the same coach, like training Jacobs and Sergey, just if his coach stay in Sergey's corner, maybe Sergey his win, just nobody knows. Like, I don't know, just very close fight, like 50-50 fight. For me, he's like a good quality sparring, not like a real fight, because Daniel, he knows him long time. He worked with him like all sparrings, just Sergey knows Daniel long time, like a good sparring.
When you say the Jacobs-Derevyanchenko fight was like a good sparring match, does that imply that neither fighter put their foot on the gas and went after it?
Probably yes, I'm very focused to my fight because, just his corner, he knows me, his team, he knows me like long time. And this is a big chance for all team, not for special for Sergey, And I know him the same. I know him long time. He's represent like Kazakhstan national, not national like WSB team, Ukraine national team. He's a very good fighter, and probably I understand it's not easy fight for us, and two titles, big chance. Like nobody knows, just I believe we bring like amazing show for.
Well, Derevyanchenko has proven in a short time he can box, he can punch, a smart fighter. How will it match up with the skills that you bring to the table? What type of fight do you expect?
Absolutely, he's a very good fighter, and I think this biggest test for us for this year, for him and for me, because probably he said this is dream fight for him, and I know this is biggest test for this year for me. If he want to come back, I want to beat him.
This is a big fight for you because it's your second fight, right, with new trainer Jonathan Banks?
Right, the second time.
Second time after parting ways with Abel Sanchez after many years. What's the difference for you as a fighter in camp between the old ways with Abel and what you're doing with Jonathan?
Oh, completely different. Just right now, I have more ideas, like like new class, like new coach, new teacher, I feel completely different. I have different people in my team, I feel more comfortable.
Now, Jonathan has history from the Kronk Gym, the great late Emmanuel Stewart. How much of the great teachings that Emmanuel taught him do you feel like he's inserting right into you?
Absolutely, this is very amazing for me, just amazing time for me. He all time stay with Emmanuel Stewart, He had good experience, I like it, I love it, his experience, he brings so many ideas for this, for me. He opened my eyes, I'm so excited.
Now, you train in Big Bear still, which is where you trained for many years under Abel Sanchez. Do you ever run into your old coach around town, maybe at the grocery store? Is it awkward at all?
No, no. I don't know why. Just no. Yeah, you're right. I train in Big Bear. No, not this time.
Is some of the tough words that Abel said about you after parting ways, has that been resolved between you two?
He talk a lot. Just I don't want to touch. It is his point. Just my side is just. Just I respect everything he give me, like a lot of time. Just I give him a lot of points. If he doesn't want to stay with me, just this is his problem, not my problem.
Gennadiy, you've accomplished so many things, tied for the middleweight record for title defenses with Bernard Hopkins, 37 years old now, and I'm sure every interview, your age, what does that mean? How do you feel these days compared to when we first saw you in 2012 on American soil?
I feel smart. I had good experience, just I feel my stuff, all my style, my power, my speed. Just I feel very, like a old fox, just I feel smart.
So the thing that you gain with age is wisdom. Is that where you're going with this?
Absolutely, just last couple fights, I have good experience.
All right, well, come on. We can't talk to Gennadiy Golovkin without mentioning that man's name, Canelo Alvarez. You thought you'd be fighting him this fall. We thought it. DAZN thought it. The fans thought it. Why are you not fighting Canelo Alvarez right now?
I don't know, really. Just ask him. Just I'm ready. I'm still ready. I wanted this fight for this September, because this is good for deal, for business, for people. This is biggest fight for us. I don't know why. Ask him, please.
Well, when I do ask him, and I have many times, you seem to get a feeling from him that he doesn't like you at all. Is it justified?
I don't know why. Just his promoter said just yes. He said no. Just his problem. No, probably he has problem with his promoter. I think this point.
How do you feel about him as a person? When you hear the name Canelo Alvarez, what feelings do you get on the inside?
It doesn't matter for me. Just right now is so bad history. I don't want to touch his side. Just I don't touch this name because this is so bad.
He's got a big fight, though, against Sergey Kovalev coming up in November, moving up 2 weight divisions, light heavyweight. This came as a shock to a lot of fans. You and him have such history at middleweight. How do you think he would fare against a guy in Kovalev who you sparred with in the past, you have history with?
Right now it's different time. Different time. I remember him like a couple of years ago. It's completely different. Right now, he doesn't want to fight with me in September this time. I know, like DAZN people said, hey, do you have just one variant A, just going up to Kovalev? He said yes. Okay, no problem. This is point. That's it.
What does that decision tell you about Canelo?
Not for me, I just want. He doesn't want to fight with me. That's it.
Who do you think wins that fight when Canelo Alvarez moves up to face Sergey Kovalev?
I think people and Sergey. And because this is the biggest chance for him. He has a lot of money for future. He win. Just not boxing win. Just like life win.
Well, one thing Canelo had said about fighting you a third time is right now you don't have a world title. You don't bring anything to the table in terms of history for his point of view. But you can win another world title on Saturday against Sergiy Derevyanchenko. What would a win there do for a potential of a third fight with Canelo, and when would you see that being?
It doesn't matter where he's talking Canelo. He's not promoter. He's just fighter. He's nothing. He said, I don't want to fight because he doesn't have title. Come on, it's not true. This is not serious. Take your time. Take your time.
Do you respect him as a man?
It's completely different. Just like a man or like a boxer. It's a different time right now.
What's interesting, Gennadiy, is sometimes when two fighters have a rivalry inside the ring that gets so physical, your two fights with him, incredible action fights, you become friends afterwards. Think Gotti and Ward training each other, becoming best friends in the years after. Could you ever imagine a day where you pick up the phone and call Canelo Alvarez, ask about the family?
Not right now. Not right now. Just ask him. I don't know. He's still like the same. I understand. I'm not understand his side. I'm a regular guy. I'm a very true guy. I don't have nothing for him.
You are a regular guy, father of 3, What's Gennadiy Golovkin doing these days when you put boxing aside for fun to loosen up?
You know, I stay with my family. Just this is my important time with family.
All right, 37 years old, accomplished so much. Are you ever in a point yet where you start to think about what you accomplished? Or is that more for down the road after it's all said and done?
You know, I have a good plan for future. I have deal with the zone for future. You know, I have my promotions, Triple G promotions. I have a couple guys. You know, this is more important for me.
So you're certainly doing well from a business and financial standpoint, but what's left in terms of accomplishments that drives you to keep fighting?
You know, I want to still healthy. I want to still, you know, just smart. You know, this is my business point, and this is my job. I want to still smart.
All right. Do you still hear the original Gennadiy Golovkin catchphrases once in a while? The good boy, the big gift to people. Which one makes you laugh the most? Which one gives you a big smile?
I don't know, just, you know, I like all my stuff. You know, just people like my stuff. You know, if you people, seriously, if you people very support me, like true fight, please welcome to my fight.
You've been a fan favorite throughout most of your career. Why do you think that's the case? People don't seem to have a negative word ever to say about you publicly.
I don't know, because, you know, just people feeling my, you know, style, or just why not? Just people sometimes talking bad, you know, like couple promotions. I know couple promotions. You know, this is bad. You know, this is bad not for me. This is for sport, for boxing. You know, this is bad stuff. And people knows me. You know.
You've become a crossover name in the United States. People know you even beyond boxing. But in Kazakhstan, your native country, what's it like when you get off the airplane and you walk around? I'm imagining Elvis Presley, the Beatles. How do the people in your home country receive you these days?
No, just of course, like people support me. You know. I don't want to say I'm like a hero or like a, you know, I don't know. Just I'm a regular guy. Just I'm original from Kazakhstan. People knows this. You know, just people come up to me like said, "Oh, gee, like thank you. You know, we like your style. You like everything. Just we very support you. Like this, I appreciate my fans."
All right, Gennadiy, these days on the internet, on Twitter, there's a thing called memes. In the boxing Twitter, a lot of people like to take pictures of funny things and put it out there. When you fought Curtis Stevens at Madison Square Garden that time, you knock him down early. He makes the Curtis Stevens face. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right. I remember. Yeah, I know what it is.
Do you see this floating around on the internet? Does it make you laugh?
It's no, this is true. This is not funny. You know, this is so horrible, you know, just emotions. This is not funny.
All right, I know it's not the end of your career right now, but do you have a favorite moment? Do you have a greatest hit for Gennadiy Golovkin? I've been ringside at a lot of them. For me, the body shot to Matthew Macklin may have been peak Golovkin. For you, what's your favorite moment up to this point?
Wow, just every fighter is different. Every fight is different. I like everything. You know, I remember Rubio, yeah, you're right. Matthew Macklin, you know, Daniel Jacobs. I don't know, just oof. You know, Daniel Gil. I remember Gil or Lemieux. Everybody, you know, I can't. Everybody.
Don't forget Proxa. That was a big one, too.
Proxa too, like first fighting with Proxa. It's amazing fight.
All right, you said at 37 now the wisdom is big in your head. You've learned a lot. From the 2 fights against Canelo, 2 Fight of the Year contenders, what have you learned the most? Maybe through mistakes, experience that you can use moving forward.
You know, just I learned just very good experience from business. You know, from boxing business. That's it.
How hard is that to be a champion boxer, but also a champion businessman and making those decisions? Does it come natural for you?
You know, yeah, of course. You know, this is life. This is life. You know, I learn every day. Just right now, I still more smart. I feel like like an old fox.
Some people criticize you in the second Canelo fight for not going to the body enough. Is that something with your new trainer that we'll see you address in the future?
I think so. You know, just I remember my second fight with him. Just I beat him like a lot of punches, a lot of points. You know, just it doesn't matter body or hand. Probably we work a lot. We work very hard every day for this next opponent. Just maybe I show you.
I can't wait on Saturday, Madison Square Garden against Sergiy Derevyanchenko. On DAZN, big-time fight, the vacant IBF title. Do you think Canelo Alvarez will be an interested observer on Saturday?
I don't know, just it doesn't matter for me. Just I don't want to touch him, just I don't want to touch his name or his promoter. This is horrible for me, just so bad.
And what can fans expect when you step inside that ring at MSG? Maybe a big gift for people? What do you think?
Absolutely, this is a big gift to people because not just my fight, like good card, good like all boxing event. Just if you really want to watch true fight, championship fight, please welcome to Madison Square Garden.
No sparring matches here. This is the real deal.
No, absolutely, it is a true fight.
All right, Gennadiy Golovkin, great chatting with you. Best of luck on Saturday against Sergiy Derevyanchenko at MSG.
Thank you so much.